film starring an entitled, narcissistic, ungrateful brat who thinks the world owes her a favour because of how she was born and just can't shut the fuck up.
It's Blue. Make sure you like and subscribe and go follow me on my Twitch where I live stream at least 3 times a week, and my Patreon where I have more content on there that I don't post here.
You want excitement?
Metal reindeer.
This up your stocking!
Whoa! Today I'm going to be watching another Critical Drinker video. The Snow White trailer will traumatize you for life.
This was my father's kingdom. I'm gonna need your help. It's time to restore our kingdom.
Find Snow White.
What are those eyes?
Jesus wept. I mean, our expectations were pretty low for this one, but damn, Disney, I think I'm beginning to understand why you kept this trailer hidden for so long. Releasing the full Snow White trailer onto YouTube is like throwing a bacon cheeseburger to a pack of hungry wolves, but just like a foot-long post-taco turd, there's only so long you can hold it in before nature takes its course. The internet did not disappoint. At the time of making this video, the trailer has over 3 million views with 15,000 likes and 178,000 dislikes.
I pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
Honestly, the comments section is pure gold, man.
Wait, what? Disney, we are diverse.
Anyway,
I was literally thinking
that.
Darn, I wish I paused before the comment section popped up, because I was the first thing I thought is, it's so ironic that they sell Disney, we're a diverse company now. I guess we're doing that now because we haven't always been. And like, but we don't hire little people. Congratulations.
You played yourself.
Yeah, and if it's going to be argued because one actor had an opinion that it could be slightly offensive for little people to only be cast as roles where their roles are kind of jokes because they're playing some mythical creature of some sort in some type of fairy tale, or they're made fun of, or they just look bad. That's completely fair to have that opinion. But if you're really going to not give all of these jobs, which is some of the only jobs that little people as actors can have, or maybe can be casted for.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Anyway, the teaser trailer that came out a couple of months back played it pretty coy when it came to details, probably because Disney was still desperately scrambling to cut together a new version of the film after all the backlash to the project and its, star? Is that the word I'm looking for? Nah, fuck it. But this was our first real look at Snow White, the evil queen, and the diverse gender non-conforming magical entities that would be starring alongside them. Oh wait, they're actually dwarves again, aren't they? Well, let's see how they look. Oh, no. I said before that the dwarves from the teaser were absolute nightmare fuel, and that was just from a few passing glimpses of the things. But honestly, having seen them full on in all their glory, I think that's doing a disservice to nightmares.
They look so
These things make Ron
terrible.
Perlman look handsome. I mean, for the love of
what?
God, why would you create such a crime against science, nature, aesthetics, creativity, and simple human decency? It's like someone fed the hyper-exaggerated animated versions from
They're
the
so
1937
cute.
movie into an AI image generator and told it to produce photorealistic alternatives with no thought for how disturbing such a visual carbuncle would actually look. Combining the worst aspects of Uncanny Valley CGI with the worst aspects of over-the-top, exaggerated old-school animation to create something that's likely to traumatize an entire generation of children.
Yes, the argument for this is a children's movie, so don't take it that seriously, is also ironic because you're making this so realistic. Well, then why not just... It's a live animation, and you are not using real people. So the live animation is for like 2 main actors or actresses. Sorry, actresses. Because I don't know how much Prince Charming made it into the movie since, quote, this is Hollywood, but I don't know what she said, and I don't remember the exact, whatever. His roles could be cut. that thing, no.
Traumatize an entire generation of children. Well, the 100 or so that are actually going to bother to go see this movie. I've sharted out things that look more aesthetically appealing than this. I mean, imagine being one of the Disney animators and having to look at renders of these things day after day for months on ends. Anyway, let us turn our gaze towards more appealing matters. I walked into that one, didn't I? Nice to see that Andrew Burnap's scenes didn't get cut, though. I'm sure Rachel's
That's
real
nice.
happy about that one.
It's Hollywood, baby.
I just like I knew
I
it was
really don't
coming.
remember you being this opinionated.
Well, clearly you missed her red carpet interviews then.
But a lovely maiden I now behold.
Really? Where? You know, one of the things that strikes me after watching Gal Gadot trying to play the evil queen is that portraying a good Disney villain actually demands quite a bit of gravitas and acting range. That's why previous antagonists have been voiced by awesome and experienced actors like Jeremy Irons, Christopher Plummer, Keith David, and Kelsey Grammer.
that
And
one
as
was
much
such
as
a
I
good
like
one.
Gal Gadot as a person, well, I don't quite think she's in their league. She's fine playing characters that are basically just an extension of her own persona, but the moment a script demands a little bit more from her, well...
Kal-El, the last son of Krypton. Remember who you are.
And it really brings home the fundamental problem this movie has to overcome. On the one hand, you've got a villain played by an actress who can't act but everyone seems to like, and on the other, you've got a protagonist played by someone who can at least act but almost nobody likes.
It's really not about the love story at all, which is really, really wonderful.
And I don't really see how you can fix that at this point. Let's be real here, ain't nobody gonna be rooting for Rachel Zegler when this movie comes out.
What did you think I was?
Somehow I don't think you want to know the answer to that one, Rachel. Oh yeah, I guess this'll be the Huntsman then.
Really?
Yeah,
Wait.
sure, okay. Who knew that medieval Germany was quite so cosmopolitan? Anyway, enough of this trivial nonsense. It's time to get down to some hardcore girl bossing.
It's time to restore our kingdom.
Why do I get the feeling it's going to be Snow White who saves Prince Charming this time around?
Oh, no.
That is
Not gonna be
yeah.
saved by the prince.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be.
No, we don't need to hear the noises. A little difficult to say anything else about it from this point, but didn't even think about the possibility that they could completely flip it and not only take away the aspect or the dynamic of the prince saving the princess, which they did clearly announce that they were taking that away, but that it could be flipped to where the princess somehow actually rescues Prince Charming and some, well, not Prince Charming, but yes, rescues the prince somehow, or rescues a man in some way. Could be then. Didn't even think about that being a possibility. Also, I don't really have a strong opinion myself about Gal Gadot's acting. I've only really seen her in maybe one or two things. It may have felt a little bland, but I don't really call myself a professional and being able to tell ranges of what makes a good or bad actor. I have some opinions about actors out there, but I don't think that I'm well versed enough in movies, especially old movies and actors that are regarded as really great actors, to be able to decipher easily, oh yeah, you can't act, you're just pretty, or people just liked you and this character happens to match your personality, so you kind of got lucky being casted this way. You're not actually good at this character, it's just an extension of how you would actually act. Or maybe this character is dry. Don't really want to call anyone out, but something that keeps popping in my head is actually Twilight. Again, another thing that I haven't seen, but any of the scenes that I've ever seen in it do always seem extremely awkward. I kind of just told myself, oh, that must be how Bella acts. It must be how the character is, just weirdly uncomfortable. But it seems a lot of people make fun of the character because no, that's not actually how she was completely written. She's apparently just a bad actress.
It's been said before, but I think it bears repeating that this trailer, and by extension the movie itself, is really the perfect example of everything wrong with modern filmmaking. A creatively bankrupt project founded on the belief that just rehashing old ideas is better than taking the risk of coming up with new ones. A film so oversaturated with eye-bleeding colour and nightmarishly overblown CGI that it's almost a joke to even refer to it as live action, when I'm willing to bet that 90% of it was filmed against green screens. A story story's so warped and twisted from its original form to fit with the filmmaker's own warped and twisted ideas of what the world should be like that it appeals to almost nobody. A film starring an entitled, narcissistic, ungrateful brat who thinks the world owes her a favour because of how she was born and just can't shut the fuck up about it. Oh, and just as a little side note, in the couple of hours it's taken me to write out this script, the dislikes on the trailer have jumped from 178,000 to 187,000.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Pucker up, Disney, because just like I tell Tatiana during our special sessions, this one's likely to sting. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. Go away now.
The last updated, apparently, dislike ratio is now 570,000 dislikes on this video. For some reason, I couldn't fully see it. Oh, that's so foul. That's yikes. Okay, coming to theater near you. Is that a threat? Wow, Disney, you truly are incredible. It took you 3 years, multiple rewrites, unnecessary CGI, and $209 million just for me to enjoy a comment section of a movie I will never watch. Also, this one's not really a big complaint and maybe slightly irrelevant, but the other thing is if you're going to make a live action and half of the cast that's relevant, it's Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. I would say it's more than half of the cast, but regardless, more than half of the cast, most of the cast, a lot of the cast, is irrelevant because they're not even real people and they're just CGI. You would think that a lot of the money could maybe be put into the costumes, maybe a little bit, make them a little bit less spirit Halloweenish. The dress seems really silly to... Like, all the money went into the CGI? Probably everything's a green screen. What is the point of a live action when most of the things around you aren't actually real? That's not a tree, that's not a deer, that's not even a person. What's live because there's 2 actresses? It does actually have a little bit of like a Lord Farquaad vibe with the puffy, cartoony, overly saturated colors that just look really stiff. Over this? That's so pretty. It's so feminine. Like, what? That's even cute. And that looks, someone could make that. And that's pretty. It's more of a concept. Corset set Halloween costume. It's not even like expensive. That's like a shirt that you could just buy. But even this in the corset has more detail. And the V shape, this has more Disney princess vibes than this. This is so pretty. Just saying. There's a lot of, there were options. But that is it for today. Complained about the dress already. I do really like Critical Drinker's video. I hope that all of you like this video too. If you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe. Go check out Critical Drinker's channel because that's obviously who made the video. And like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see y'all next time.